think this might be the moment to talk about the different kinds of labels that you talk about in your book. I mean, it's really fascinating that there are also these other kinds of labels. And I wondered whether you could also explain how these different kinds of labels imagine consumers or try to influence consumer or market behavior in different ways. And I'll just tack on a little risk question to the end of this, which is to say,
Excellent.
are any of them like the kind of labels you see on consumer products that are about, failure to warn, or is food just different?
I do think that food is different from other products as a kind of risk concern. But let me start by thinking about the different kinds of labels I talk about in the book. Um, One of the things that the subtitle of the book says "In the Information Age," and for me, I actually follow a lot of historians and taking that back way before the 1990s and the internet. So I actually think the first informational moment for the FDA is with the food standards. And when they're developing these food standards, which are called standards of identity, the idea is that the identity, the name, is linked to a set standard kind of recipe where you have accepted ingredients, ranges of ingredients, uh, processes used to make the food. So like if it's tomato soup, then there'd be kind of a range that companies who make tomato soup could follow and have their own specific recipe.